Good morning, everyone, or whatever time of the day it is that you're watching. So, yesterday I read in some of the techie news that I follow, which is not very often I get to follow it as much closely as I need to, but I saw that another big electronics chain store is closing its doors. If you didn't catch it, that's perfectly fine because they're not in our area. And this is Fry's. Fry's has been around forever. Well, okay, 36 years. But in retail world, that's a long time. This is one of their more unique storefronts, but they've been around for 36 years. They've decided that, it's just they're going to close everything. They're citing the pandemic and low sales and so on and so forth, but probably the thing that pushed them over the edge is probably places like Amazon and so on and so forth. With Fry's closing, and like I said, they're not around here, but they do have an online store, and I've shopped there online before. This is like the equivalent of Best Buy going out. Although Best Buy is a more nationwide chain, Fry's has been around for a long time, and now they're closing. And this is going to put a whole bunch of people out of jobs. But why is this kind of important? Well, this kind of goes to the effect of showing how much online sales, like Amazon and eBay and all those businesses models, have changed the world. When I graduated high school, I know, a long time ago, there was school back in 1989 when I graduated. Of course, being a foster kid, I got bounced around a lot. So my senior year was with a foster family in Attica. So I graduated from Seneca East. And kids will tell you this, that even in high school, even in a small town, it's cliquish. So when we had our senior get-together or whatever it was called, of course, I was going to Sentinel also half days as well as half day at Seneca East. And so I was taking the office class or computer. It wasn't computers. When I was junior year, I was going to Ehovie for data processing. And the only thing closest to that at Sentinel, I think, was some type of office class. And so, while my time there was enjoyable, educational, enlightening, and we even myself and one other person went to national competitions in Texas for advertising. It was an interesting time. But anyways, back to what I was saying. My fellow classmates, I guess, what do you see doing in 25 years? Or, and the usual jokes, such a person still cruising up and down Main Street in Attica, or somewhere. Well, since, a whole lot of the kids didn't know me, and of course, being a foster care kid, I didn't put myself out there very much because I knew I'd be changing homes again soon, so I never made a whole lot of attachments. And as such, because of what I was doing at Sentinel and stuff like that, they had commented that in 25 years I would own a nationwide chain of computer stores. Yes. One, I'm a little bit behind on that schedule. Two, I'm glad I didn't. Retail electronic stores are slowly going under. And Fry's is just a perfect example of that. This is a store that's been around forever. They've been successful. It's just with the changes in technology and everything being online, owning a retail chain, an independent chain, is just not going to happen. I would love to, personally myself, but it's just not going to happen. Even trying to set up a nationwide chain of just computer geeks to help people. There's so much competition in that area, it's hard to do. I mean, it can be done. But there's just so much competition there. So keeping it local is probably where I'll stay. If I can make it a more regional thing, that would be awesome too, but I got to find the right type of people. I'm when I come to that type of thing, I'm looking for the right type of people. I've tried it once because we had two stores, and it worked okay, but it didn't work okay. So, but overall, I mean, it was a good experience, a good learning experience having two stores, and having gained that knowledge. And I'm certainly not opposed to opening up another store. Again, it's just finding the right people, because it's not just the computer skills you need. It's not just the people skills you need. There's a whole lot that goes into it, and so finding that person who would be the right match for opening up a second store or a third store. Yeah, that's where the challenge is, and it is what it is. So, but yeah, going back to that, seeing Fry's going out, it's sad to see them go. It really, really is. I know for us locally, like I said, Fry's doesn't make a difference, but just to give you fair warning, Best Buy in Sandusky is one of the smallest retail Best Buys in Ohio. And they have been every year on the chopping block. When Best Buy does their review, that Sandusky store has been on that chopping block almost every year for a decade. Somehow may manage to skate through. So, I mean, let's look at this. If Best Buy would go out in Sandusky, that leaves Staples. And we've already lost Staples in Fremont. So, yeah, let's remember that. So, the chains are going away. Online is going to be how we do things in the future, except for, those people who want to actually talk to a person. So your small mom and pop shops like myself are going to be around for a very long time, especially for computer services, because it's just something you can't duplicate online, except for scammers. Apparently scammers are pretty good at this. I fixed a computer yesterday. It was an out-of-stater, and I looked at this, and I looked at... That's a whole different video for another time. But yeah, I was just absolutely mortified. But what I saw on that computer. So anyways, but yeah, Fry's. I have shopped with you online before. I will miss you with that. It wasn't something I did a whole lot of shopping about, but it's something that I have done in the past, and I'm sad to see you go. And that's just another chain gone. And and we'll just have to see how the rest of this plays out. Like I said, in our area, we only have really two big chains, Best Buy and Staples. We've already lost a Staples in Fremont. I don't think the Staples in Sandusky is going to go anyway anytime soon. They seem to be always busy. But Best Buy in Sandusky has been on the chopping block for years. If Fry's can go under, then it's not unreasonable to expect that Best Buy could go. So, anyways, just my thoughts. Random thought for the day. I'll talk to you later. You guys have a great day. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and all that stuff. Bye-bye.